starting right now. Anyway. Woof! Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Haul Pass. Our new name. I'm your Haul... Oh, now we got the sound over there, too. Our dogs are actually barking outside right now, so we have to go get them first. And I got an echo. So I gotta check. Hold on a second, folks. I don't know how to fix what he just did, so... Hey, Greg. Hey, Roland. Hi, Diana. Brenda. Greg, I thought you were on your way to the sunny south.
You should mime. Sorry.
You can hear him. And we let the dogs back in.
There we go.
That was a horrible start to the show. All prepared with our new start, our new opening, and the dogs had to pee. You left the sound on. Hey, Diana. I'm going to pretend to start again, and then we're going to figure out if there's a way for us to edit this. That's going to be your job.
No edits.
So.
Authenticity.
Woof! Hi there. Welcome to the Haul Pass at 2DogsDigs. I'm your hall monitor, Craig Bad Dog Dawson. Your other hall monitor over there is Rick Good Dog Belanger.
Hello.
No, you're just speaking to the corner. Welcome to our show for Wednesday, February 4th.
I have really messy hair.
He does have really messy hair. You don't want him on camera. See, I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Brenda said you have that. Which one?
Divine.
No, Brenda's probably got one of these two pictures. Tony's still all tucked up in the cold because of the freezing cold weather up here. Welcome to the show. We've got a fun little Wednesday for you. We're going to talk about a number of different things as we do every Wednesday. We have a What Did Good Dog Buy? Again, he keeps finding things. And I hid the choir boys. So I don't think they're not going to just show up in the middle of this because I hid them. Like I said, I hid them. Ooh. He does not know where they are. They are not going to,
accepted.
Challenge accepted. They are not going to appear anywhere in this video, and now he's left the room searching for them. But he's got a couple of other things. We got a really interesting what would you do that we're struggling with. Again, I'm sure we could try and just work our way through some of these, but we like hearing what you guys have to say about some of these things as well, because you've helped us on a lot of things where we've ended up selling some stuff. And yeah, I did hide them. I did not go down the stairs with them. That I can tell you. And if he finds them, you know what he's going to get from me? A clap, even though I'm not wearing white.
Doyle is upset with you. Where are my choir boys? Where are they? Where?
You and the cow go play.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyway, so yesterday, we had one. I got to tell you this tiny little story. So we had this item. I'll see if I can find a picture of it. We had this item that we've had on eBay for a while. We've actually, I think we've had it for probably 7-8 months trying to sell it. We have priced it everywhere under the sun. Like, we have tried all sorts of different things to price it. And what we ended up doing, you should see the look. He is just looking everywhere. He can't stand the fact that he forgot about the choir boys. So we had this item, and what it was is, let me pop to a browser that I can show you with it on. There we go. we had this scorebook, and it's an old 1950s scorebook. You know what? That's funny, Roland. He's not in the room, so he can't read that. So maybe it'll scroll by. Roland just said we know where they are because I told them when you went out of the room where they were. So, but we had this official.
Is Tony hiding?
No, Tony's not hiding it. We had this official baseball scorebook, and we tried a long time to sell it. And we've actually tried it at 20, 50, 75, 100, all sorts of different prices over the past year. And so we decided to throw a sale on. I'll talk a little bit more about that. But we put a bunch of items on sale in our store. So yesterday, we were really happy. We actually got... Let's see, I'll use this one. We got... You can see that up there. Like, we put the store on sale for less than a day. And we managed to sell it for 25 bucks. It's flat. We use a cross-border shipper. It cost $7.90 to ship instead of the $7.50. Really happy. It's like we got $24. Then, out of the blue, like this was literally yesterday morning. Yesterday night, I had this come through on my Etsy store. I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me get out of the way of my head out of the way. There is the same item, and it literally sold last night on Etsy for $61 after I just sold it and shipped it on eBay for $24. It had been on our Etsy store for like a long time. Let's see if I can get I can't get it to make can't get the screen any bigger, but it had been on our store for like 9 months as well. And it literally ended up like, this is what's like, the first thing I thought was, oh, it's the same person, they're buying a few. No, completely different person, going to completely different place, and boom, 2 sales of the same weirdly unique item within 12 hours. And of course I got the sale that was $24 instead of the $61. Now there's the benefit, if any, to this was that I did not sell it on Etsy first and then have to cancel it on eBay, because that would have been bad for me, worse for me. It would have been a defect on. I know that there are some defects on Etsy, but I don't sell enough on there, so I'm not as concerned about it. But it's like, yeah, it was like just what I need. Like literally, I heard the little cha-ching thing last night, and I went, expletive. But let's say we can make up for it with one thing. A little while ago, you may remember that I told you about this amazing buy when I talked to you about at the beginning of the year when I did the Fab Finds from 2018. I don't know if any of you remember. I had this Emerald the Enchanted Witch house that I got for $25, and I took a better picture so everybody could see that it is $25. That's how much I paid for it. And it was the Emerald house. It was the the witch house. It was the Emerald house. It was there was a doll, there was some clothing. So what I did was I split it all up as opposed to putting it all together and started it on auction. And I just want to show you what we managed to do. This is literally where we're sitting so far with this. The Emerald doll sold for $80 US for just the doll. We put the cauldron up, which is literally just it's a little plastic cauldron that goes with the house. But we figured so many people would have the house and not have the cauldron. We put the cauldron at $50. And it sold. We put the shoes, which you may remember from my little walking video, actually up for $19 on auction. They didn't sell. I posted them again last week so that you guys would have something to look at when I was talking about videos, and I decided to throw them at $28.88, and they sold the next day. And then last but not least is the house itself. And the house is literally at $100 on auction right now, and we have 12 days left on it. And we also have one of our highest... where's my browser? One of our highest watches right now on that, with 92 people. You can see over here, there's 92 people who are watching it. Trying to find the one with my little face on the side there. Oh, it doesn't work. There's 92 people watching it, and there's 92 people viewing it, and 13 watchers. But the most important thing you can see from this. Oh, Diana's one. You're one of the watchers. Oh, the heck with you. Oh, and so is Jenna. Oh, great! Yay! I'm hoping they're all people. I hope you're not all watching the pandas too, because and hi Jenna, it's good to see you on the show. And of course everybody else, and Jane and Mary and Diana too. But we don't usually see Jenna. So with 13 watchers and $100 bid, we're really happy where that's going. But here's the big one: the Pandas of Wuzorin. This has only got 4 minutes left to it, and if you recall, this was the one that I got ballsy with, and decided that we were going to actually try and see if we could actually get that $750. So you remember when we did it, we showed you that the solds on this had been $1,100 and over $100 for just a single plate. So we were gonna start it at $4.99, and I decided, okay, no, we won't start it at $4.99. I'm gonna start it at oops, how did I get over there? I'm gonna start it at $750, and we've only got 2 minutes and 34 seconds left, and we'll find out whether or not we get our big numbers on it tonight. So if we don't, I'm not that worried. Again, this was the set we paid $25 US for. We're just gonna list it up there in case somebody wants it. We'll list it for like $1,250. Somebody else had listed one, remember, for $1,100 and got got an offer, and somebody else sold it for $1,100 or $1,200. So if it sits around, if it sits around, it sits around. Ah, sorry folks, I lost the page. I clicked wrong. Pandas. We are now at 1 minute and 34 seconds, and it's not looking good. The interesting thing just about the witches, by the way, when I took them apart, the doll, I had an Emerald the Witch doll, and she actually was in a really great outfit and shoes, but I had no hat. So I got to steal the hat from the Emerald that we sold. The Emerald we sold was bad hair, had melt marks. The Emerald we have is like mint out of the box. So we are really happy because now we've got that Emerald we can list 2, and we can list that Emerald with 2 outfits, because the outfits don't sell that great, but one is called a gypsy outfit. So we'll probably put that up. We'll wait another month or so before we put that one up. 1 minute and 34 seconds, 43 seconds. I guess those people are just not panda.
No pandemonium.
No pandemonium on that. Usually I'm really good with that. How come I'm so bad with it? I don't know.
You're pandering.
I'm pandering. So we got 43 seconds, 23 seconds. Not as much fun as watching a max sold auction. There's not. Now they're not snowed in enough. The strange thing is, we had a great day today. We sold like 10 or 11 rando things, including Christmas items today. So 23 seconds left. We're down to 6 seconds. We got no bid. I don't think the pandas are gonna go. I wonder if we'd started them at $4.99, if they would have actually ended up getting a bid. They got the bid.
What?
They got the bid.
Okay. Okay.
One bid.
Night.
We sold. We sold the pandas. Woohoo! We got the 750 at the very, very last second. Yay! So they got a deal, right? But we got sold pandas! Sold pandas, sold pandas. We're doing the sold panda dance. I don't know what the sold panda dance is. Give me a moo. Yay! Moo, 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 moo. I don't have anything else to like that makes noise. Huh? I got what? I don't have anything else that makes noise.
Man. You can do a bat.
He doesn't make noise. I don't have anything else that makes noise. Other than the Cookie Monster, yeah. No, that's... So, we're really happy. We don't have to resell it. They got a great deal. Yeah. People are giving very wild looks like you're watching on your phone and somewhere. All for a $25 investment. Yes, so we're thrilled about that. So I'll do the invoice for that a little later on. But wasn't that fun to watch? Like, boom, 1 second, and we have all of a sudden we got basically a $750 US, and we're Canadian, so you know what that means? $1,000 Canadian. Yay! It's and we will, because it's $750 US. We actually can still use our cross-border shipper because it's under the $800 thing. So, yay! Oh, Mary's running the practice at a skating competition. And yelling, "Panda, panda!" So, that was fun. What I was talking about before, and I'm just going to pop back to show you. When you're doing... I don't know how many of you guys have a store. If you... Mary's always multitasking, Jenna. Like, she can actually surf like 20 websites at the same time, give us answers to things and links. It's like... we thought we were the master... Well, I never thought I was the master of multitasking.
Mary is the matrix.
Yes, Mary is the matrix of reselling. By the way, anybody who hasn't been to Jenna's store, Barnboard Vintage, it's really nice. The stuff she's got is really great. And we're we're wishing her big luck because she took a booth in a mall. Her first time taking a booth. So, but what we were talking about, I did call it the right name, Jenna. You can tell me if I did it wrong. I'm pretty sure it's
Barnboard
I said that.
Vintage.
I did say that. I said it right. Is that we did a promotion, and what we wanted to show you guys is how to do a promotion. In eBay, if you have a store, you go over to the side where it says marketing, and this is ebay.ca. So I can't do it in ebay.ca because everything I've got listed is on .com. So, but in .ca, if you're on there, you can create an event and pull up the items. You look at the discounts that you want to set off of each item, and then I'll show you what I've done is gone over, and I'll show you what we did on for our promotion, because we had 900 items in our store, and I really wanted to get rid of... I'm not showing the right pages. I forgot to flip over. You're not paying attention. You're not paying attention to what's on the screen. You're still looking for the choir boys.
Yes, I am.
So what I was saying is,
I'm disturbed.
when you go to the your page, if you've got a store, and only if you have a store, you can do a markdown. Well, what I've done is I look at this. You can look in your seller hub, and then you go into marketing, you go into promotions, and on .ca you can choose only one. On .com you can choose multiples. When you get there, you choose a discount, and you get to select the items. So what I do is I've selected the items, and this is what I wanted to make sure of when I was doing it, that it would freeze on me while I was in the middle of trying to reload it. Select items. Select the items, and you pick the ones you want. And this is the reason I wanted just to show it to you, is because you can look at the days that you've had something on the site. So what we tried to do was we tried to look at all of the items where we had things that have been here a really long time. Now, the way that we've got showing them up that way is because we put them on as good till canceled. So they're always rolling forward with the number of days on the site. but we were able to look at each one of these items and then decide, and you can see how we put stuff on sale. And you may think, why are we putting stuff on sale for $4? Well, you know what? I just want to get rid of it. If it doesn't go here, I'm putting it somewhere else. I still got the $6 shipping on it. I'm not going to lose money on it. But we did all sorts of items, and we actually ended up putting together a total of almost 500 items right now are on sale for us. And we're kind of happy that today alone, we sold 2 Christmas items. We sold a fold-out Santa store display that we'd had for $50. We sold a Yoda mask that we've had for just since Halloween, and we had multiple people asking about it.
Not everything was on a promotion either.
No, not everything was on sale either. So it's just interesting that we kept hearing the cha-ching today, and we're not the only ones frozen in. Jane was asking, yeah, you do need to have a store. With this promotion, what we do different things. So sometimes we'll call a promotion by a certain thing. So we did all of our Christmas ornaments we put up, and we decided to do it as a 1 weeker. So we title it like 1 week Christmas blowout. As welcome to the hut. Oh God, the frozen hut. Yeah. The big Christmas blowout.
Jurgen?
No, it's not Jurgen. But this next one, we're doing the 50% off. We're running it for a month. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out a bunch of items from my store. So things like the Eisman Mizrahi and stuff like that I bought for $2 or $3, it's gone. I just want it out of our store. I just don't want to have it sitting there for like more than a year. Some people do keep stuff for longer, but no. If it's gone, if that time to
donate or max sold.
Time to donate it or max sold it, and to say you did not give us joy. Go out the door, go condo yourself, like go do a Nancy Pelosi sideways clap, and goodbye. So that's what we're hoping to see a lot more happen with our promotion, but that's where we sit right now. So let's go into a couple of things that we always end up talking to you. First thing we're gonna do is what did Good Dog buy? What did Good Dog buy? Well, here's something that Good Dog bought. And this, because he's, I'm surprised he's not standing behind me, but this is what Good Dog bought. This is what, I can't get it in. Oh, look at this.
You're not showing full screen.
This is what Good Dog bought. It's our own plastic disco ball. I don't know. Like, it doesn't, I guess it's it's like a Christmas disco ball. I asked him to tell me what it is, like, and it looked crafty. I guess it's kind of cute. Well, I guess we could hang it up this way too, right? With the plug on the back.
Yeah.
So that's great. One thing that Good Dog decided to buy, that he handed me and said, "Look, I'll put our light up." I went, "Okay, if I must put our light up, I'll put our light up." But this is the other thing he bought that I wondered when he bought this. So you paid good money for this too.
I paid 40 or 45 Canadian.
So he bought this, and he did not do any research on it. It is.
I'm going to speak off camera.
You closed it, so I get to try and do a really bad Vanna on this.
All right. So it is a Canon AE1 35mm single lens reflex. It has the strap. It comes with the 50mm 1 to 1.8 lens. It comes with a focal lens that goes 1 to 2.8, and there's also a Vivitar teleconverter that can put it up 2 to 4 times. There are a couple other pieces in there as well for, you know how...
Vanna can only hold a certain amount of things in front of the camera, dear. before they start breaking. This is not the best way for Vanna to show things. See, Vanna dropped something.
Things. No.
Vanna's not good at this.
I can't reach that.
I can't reach it right now either. So this is what...
Well, there are the little cable things that allow you to press the shutter without touching the camera.
These. Things like this.
Yeah,
the things
so if you push that...
That's in front of my face. You put your hand in... How dare you get your hand out in front of my face?
Oh, look. Oh, look. That's... You see when I press the button, that thing pokes out? It's like, poke, poke. I'll poke Craig in the eye. Anyways,
So, Bob or Drew or whatever the spokes... Or Johnny...
So basically, it's a camera with...
Basically, it's a camera.
3 lenses.
After all that, we're telling you it's a camera.
Camera.
A camera. Not Cameroon. That is a reference for people from like way back on RuPaul's Drag Race. So I don't know whether any of you would get it or not.
Yeah.
But he does. Cameroon. And what about this Cameroon that you bought? Now he's walked away. Yep. Now I've got what did good about he bought a camera. And that's all. Like, I got nothing else on this, honey. Like, you're gonna tell me something more about it? Is there a value to it? You spent $50.
I spent 50 Canadian at I think it might have been at a Habitat for Humanity store.
I just remember when I saw you reach for it. Pardon me, bending over. I just remember when I saw him reach for it and say, "I'm buying this." It was literally as we were walking out of the store at the cash register. And he saw it. It was the Habitat for Humanity out in the West End. And he saw it on the side counter and he just put it on. And I was like, how come I was buying one thing for like $3 and all of a sudden they rang through this. So
there are some comparables.
So he's found some comparables that he's looking up, and they're basically what? Just rough. Just give me a rough. Give me a rough. Rough. Give me a rough. This is all going downhill just so badly. Okay, you know what?
Okay.
Bingo!
$200
thank you.
Canadian.
$200 Canadian. So now we've had this for 7 months, and I keep telling him to list the damn thing, and instead he's just hit it somewhere, and then he's decided that he now. Thank you, Diana. This is what shit on a stick looks like in a show. Bingo! Why am I saying bingo? Well, it's time for. What would you do? Because I've just given up, like, with him right now. Because he's just... You know what? Here. Here, have a choir boy. Look, there. See, he's in such a mood now. I've given him one of his choir boys back.
La, la, la.
You go, no, right there. What would you do? You'd give him a choir boy back. So,
thank you.
That's only he only gets one. No. So this is something we found that we just thought was interesting, and we're trying to figure out where and how we should list it. So I wanted to ask you. Yeah, that's what I say about my old dates. Sorry. Back in the days when I used to work hard for the money. If it's clean, I'll go higher if it's clean. So we found this actually at a Valley Village, which I thought was really neat. Of course, we grab almost anything. No, there's no monetizing. There's no monetizing these videos at all, anytime. Hell, we got how many people watching right now? 12? Yeah, so it's just you guys. It's like a little tiny party with the 12 of us. This was this. Oh, I just sold something. Oh, it's probably just the $750 showing up. Just the $750 showing up.
Batman milk glass.
Oh, we sold that Batman glass. Okay. So this is his bingo cards, and I love how it says the card weight is heavy. So yes, this is a heavy card weight. There's 100 of them in here, but it doesn't tell me who the manufacturer is on anything like that. There's 100 inside here, and I was trying to figure out what I should do with this. If I should take them and sell just like them in batches. Huh?
Panda payment came
through. Panda payment, cha-ching. No, that's, I don't know what sound pandas make. I don't know what they eat bamboo. They're just cuddly and eat bamboo, so they don't make sounds. We do. We make the sound wee when we sell pandas. I have some other pandas on our site. If you'd like to go look at 2DogsDigs, we have some Russian pandas. So what would you do with something like this? Is it on the card? Oh, geez. Yeah, of course. Bazaar and Novelty Company, Toronto. So that's a nobody. Would you take these and sell them in batches of 5? Like, is it a crafty thing? Like, do you think this is something that we should probably try on Etsy? Or do we try and put the whole lot... It's not something that you find, like I found a lot of. They're vintagey. They're hard cardboard. I'm just curious as to what you guys would end up... Oh, Jane's thinking you do this locally? Really? Like the whole, like, batch of the 100 or something like that? Or sell the lot to a senior center.
We're going to Pennsylvania.
The pandas are on their way to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvanian pandas. So I'm just curious, like, yeah, but a senior center would want me to donate them, and no, I'm in this for the, I work hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. I work hard for the money, and I get more if it's cleaner.
You're gonna get zeroed.
Why? Oh, that doesn't sound at all like, no, YouTube won't stop this because that does not sound like the real song at all. So anyway, that was another thing. Well, let's see. We've already gone to 30 minutes. Time to go. No, we got two more things that we said we would talk about. We got our, well, yeah, you know, this is like probably like our, yeah. Well, we had this all planned. I don't know what the hell went wrong. That's just our usual what goes wrong.
We've been stuck here together all day.
We've been stuck here together all day because he didn't go into work. Rad or bad? Rad or bad? Time to go. Rad or bad?
Rad find or bad find?
Rad find or bad find? Size 16 Nikes. I don't know anything about shoes. It's just I saw these big buggers in a store. And then, now this is why I'm asking if it's a rad or bad. Oh, really? These are, I think I paid $30 for them. I did not even blink. The tag is in there. You can't see. Oh, there, $29.99. I didn't think twice. I saw these and I went, they're nice. They look nice and clean. I mean, I did take a quick look at them. They look nice and clean. They're Nike Air. I know nothing about these except that they looked clean and they were $30. So if you knew nothing about them, even better if they're wide. I don't know. How can you... What kind of foot is 16 and wide?
What which lady says?
Donald Duck? Oh, sorry. Panda feet! Panda feet are big and wide. It's all about the pandas tonight. All about the panda feet. Are you calling me a... Somebody has a message that was... Look, something just said, oh, you know what?
It's moderated.
It's moderated, so when you typed a big-ass boy, it actually froze for a second and said, show or hide. And Rick decided that I am a big-ass boy. This has a UPC code right in here, so I'm going to try and find some more information. I know I promise to do this all the time, but we end up being so exhausted after doing this. I'm going to post these. Oh, somebody else just wrote something nasty that's being held for review. Oh, Jenna, you wrote ass. So he has to actually... when you write something... No, stop the rudeness. Stop it. You girls be nice.
I can say ass.
He can say ass and he doesn't. You don't have to approve it. Can you say panda ass? Somebody type oh no, now Brenda did it. Look what we started. Everybody... This is just gone so far downhill, and we don't even have... Oh, pandas. Okay. Yeah, Diana, you just won. You won the interweb because you managed to put pandas without having anything in there. And yes, Mary, it's your fault. Tell those children you're teaching that they have to do triple faults now. I think that's a thing in skating.
Lutzes.
Lutzes?
Lutzes. A triple Lutz.
What's a triple fault?
That's bowling.
Oh, is it bowling? Okay, well that would be. Oh, good one, Roland. Okay, Roland's got a good one too. Asterisk. Okay, this is as I say, this is just. Should I even bother trying to do the one more?
Yes.
Thing, which was the rad or bad fine? Like, I don't know. Should I? It doesn't have the word ass in it at all.
We just sold a beer mug.
We just sold a beer mug.
And have an offer for Buzz Lightyear. Cuddler characters.
No. Really?
Yep.
Oh, hear the ching. Hear the ching. hear the ching. That just sounds really, really bad. Okay, so this is an offer we're not going to accept. I'm going to show you what it is. We have this Bud Lightyear here. $35. We've actually had it for a long time. But, and this is what's gone okay for us, we had it at $88. It hasn't sold. So we put it on sale for $44. But the $44 is actually attracting people, and we've got a couple of people so far who have seen that and then made an offer. What I've done is I've responded back to that offer with, thank you very much for your offer, however, we just put this on sale. And the two other items that happened to sold like that, right afterwards at the sale price. So I think that if we're lucky, we will be able to actually do something on that and get ourselves we review the offer and we decline the offer, and we'll just do what he calls the douchey thing, which is me dictating in. Thanks so much for your offer. However, we just put these on sale, so we'll have to decline. Then we decline the offer. And now we'll see if the cha-ching comes through while we're doing our other one thing. So we've gone overtime again, like we always said. What are you doing? How did I... Okay, he's pointing at something over there. You have a voice.
It's a question.
You
were doing the douchey thing talking to your phone.
You tell me that. Instead of tech, it's just easier for me than typing.
Roland has a question.
I know. I can see. I'm not blind.
Answer the question.
We didn't list it yet. It's still downstairs.
Thank you.
Stupid me. I didn't list it yet. You know what happened? I put it downstairs, and then I forgot where I put it, and I didn't have any pictures of it. So I actually thought about that last night. I thought, I have to list that. Fuffle. If you type fuffle, will it? No, it wouldn't. Somebody type fuffle. But don't worry, Roland. I'm gonna try and listen tonight. Or tomorrow. Because I probably won't get anything else done tomorrow. No. Okay, here's Diana, our next Max Sold sale. This is just random topics now. Our next Max Sold sale is actually starting next Tuesday or Wednesday. We got almost 200 items. We have some consigned stuff from Greg. We have some consigned stuff from Brenda, who are both in this tonight. And another person that Gail knows has consigned some stuff. So it's looking really good. We got some really interesting stuff in it. I know somebody in our group just said that they love Max Sold. Tonight their auction was ending and they had over $1,000. So, and we're already starting prepping for the next one, which is going to be, I think it's going to be a more fun, a lot of fun one, because it's going to have a lot more of our toys and collectibles in it as well. And it might have this, if you tell us that this is a bad buy or a rad buy. Was that a good transition?
Yes, perfect.
Thank you.
Tony's not going anywhere.
Tony's not going anywhere. We found this, and I don't know why. I had to buy it. So this is bad or rad. This is a heavy book. It was $5.99 at Value Village. And it's Vogue patterns.
The year is on the top right-hand corner.
It says on the top corner, September 1993. Now, I don't even know, like, what this, like, the stuff that's inside this is just, some of it is just hilarious. I wish
Shoulder
it was,
pads.
I wish it was
Shoulder
80s.
pads.
It would have been so much funkier if it was 80.
Shoulder shoulder pads.
This is their designer stuff. Although I don't remember who Bevel Sassoon is. But Bevel Sassoon has done a lot of things in here. Oh my god, this is heavy. This is heavy. So, what do you think? Rad or bad? $5, but my god, this is going to cost like $20 to ship.
I can't go medium mail, can I?
Oh, Roland, you said a bad word, but we'll approve you anyway. now we're gonna have people typing bitch ass. Like
you can do it all as one word.
That's okay. Oh no, you can't. You can't. That's funny because Rick said you could do it all as one word.
It did for me.
You couldn't get your bitch ass comment approved. Anyway, I don't think this entire episode is going to actually be able to. There'll probably be some reference on YouTube that says like adult content or something like that. I don't know, Mary. I thought about whether this would be media mail but it's not a catalog. It's kind of advertising, so I got a little on the media mail side of things. So my first thought was that I would have to try and fit this probably into in the US, I'd have to use US and use a flat rate box. Call it educational materials. So I guess we're thinking I did okay with this. This is a rad buy, not a bad buy, or it's just a we're not sure yet until we get rid of it buy. No, I haven't weighed it yet. I don't want to weigh it yet. I just thought about it today when I found it for our show, because I bought it like 2 months ago. Some of our stuff is like, yeah, we have a lot of shit.
Profit pile.
We have a huge profit pile plunder that we went through. So, okay. Well, I think that's enough for tonight. I think we've gotten a little sillier than we thought we would. Maybe it had to do with the pandas. Jenna says 11 pounds. Okay, now we're gonna do that, are we? Okay, you're good, dog. Go downstairs and use the scale. Oh my god. He's gonna go down and take. He's gonna go take the scale, and I'm gonna show you. There's one other thing that I had to buy this week. I've had like not a lot of weird stuff lately. When I've been trying to fill out stuff for the thrift haul of fail, I haven't found a lot of great stuff on the shelves. It's weird because I used to see it like every day, at least one thing practically every time I went out thrifting. This is what I found that I could not pass up. It was, let's see if I can get this. It was $2.99, and it was this really interesting looking purse. I had to. I took a picture of it, and then, yes, we are having fun, Roland. That's true. I took a picture of it for the fail group, and then I actually thought, I have to buy this because there is a drag queen somewhere who's doing a Dolly Parton show or something that would just love this. I haven't looked it up. These are solid, actually. It's a little too small for me. But yeah, I just thought for $2.99, I thought there's no manufacturer, maker, anything like that on it. It's really funny from the inside. It's like, looks like an alien eyes. But not from the outside, it doesn't look like alien eyes. So this is actually something I got for the Thrift Hall of Fail. We have one guess from Jenna of 11 pounds. Anyone else want to guess how much that big thing of Vogue patterns weighs? No, it's not Victoria's Secret. If this is not Victoria's Secret, this is Victor's secret. Victoria? The shady dame from Savine. We've seen Victoria a few too many times. Okay. It really holds bras? This holds bras? Is it really something? No, you're kidding me, Jenna.
Oh, do you want to show the shoes again? Laura Strong is on.
Oh, hi, Laura. Well, aren't we late? You've missed a show where we've just gone off the rails 18 times to Sunday. I'm showing the shoe, but so it is a bra case. Those kicks looked like Jordan 5s in grape. Okay, that sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah, 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 in grape. I don't know what. I'll look up the thing on the inside. I'll do a picture of it. So it's really it's not a purse. It's really a bra holder. This is really a bra holder. Well, damn, it's actually a useful something as opposed to what I thought it was. It was hanging in the purse section. Anyway, Anissa's trying to... Oh, I read that wrong. I thought Anissa's trying to look up the dress. And I'm like, look up whose dress? Why is she trying to look up someone's dress? What has that got to do with this bra purse? And Anissa's excited because she's looking up a dress. And speaking of an address... Guess where the pandas are going? Pittsburgh! They're Pittsburgh pandas! Pennsylvania! Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania pandas! We are literally off the rails, aren't we? I don't want to watch this show back when this one actually ends up... Because normally I watch them back and I go, oh, that wasn't too bad. This one I'm going to watch and go, what drugs was this person on tonight? And we weren't, because we don't do any. We don't even drink. We're that boring when it comes to that. So... how much did the Vogue patterns weigh? Gooddog? Gooddog. How much did the Vogue patterns weigh?
9 pounds, 7 ounces.
9 pounds, 7 ounces. And the winner of absolutely nothing is...
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, you've got the chat there. A bunch of people guessed her. The winner is Jenna at 11 pounds. Very good, Jenna. So... You've shown all of us up, and I gave you a nice little shout out for your store. Well, screw you now. No. No, it's actually a very nice store. But she does know about bra cases, and she knows how much weight there is on Vogue patterns and everything. Yay, Jenna. Why are you typing yay, Jenna? You just wanted to type yay, Jenna.
Yay, Jenna.
Moo. Now, and in our circles, oh God, get the damn thing out of here. Here, I'll give you the other one. They can go play. See if I can find the other guy and they can go play until next week when I hide them again. There's the other one there. We got here, take him. Take him.
There's Doyle.
I'll take Doyle in front. Yeah, you can take him. So I've got the cow. So, in our circles, blah, 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 lilo. And we're back, people. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today on the inaugural Haul Pass. See, I can't even say my own name now. I'm Fred Dog, and that's Jesus. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't. Yeah, easy. I don't know. Gisela.
Gisela.
Okay, wait. And we're back. And in our circles. And thank you all for joining us on the Haul Pass, our inaugural show of the Haul Pass.
This is our response to the State of the Union.
This is our response to our State of the Union. There we go. Thanks for joining us. Like us. I think that's the right hand. I don't know. I'm always getting the right. Yeah. Thumbs up if you could. Tell some more people to come and join us next week, because we got 12 of you here, and I think it was fun. And I'm glad you haven't laughed that much in a long time. But we need to get more viewers on here. We need to do it for at least 20 or 30 people, like 12 people. I love you all, but come on, folks. We need a few more viewers. So I'll just get pissy with that little thing. But still, we did have a lot of fun. We don't know what the hell we're talking about half the time. 45 minutes. Next week, Mary won't be stuck in the rink. She's not going to be scaring children when she yells out, "Panda, panda, panda," at people. Jenna will be tuning in again and seeing if we give her props for her store again, and if she can guess the weight. So we're going to have it. That'll be our new segment. Can Jenna guess the weight of something next week? We'll pick up something and we'll see. Actually, we'll even preview that. Jenna, how much did the bingo cards weigh? Jenna, come on, Jenna. Anyway, we'll see you with our bra case, our choir boys, our thingy that's here, our cow. I feel like Steve Martin at the end of the jerk. I don't need anything except this Pepsi can. Doyle. This Pepsi can, Doyle. and this mouse and that chair. I don't need anything but those things in that chair, and I need those choir boys to go. Thank you so much for joining Good Dog, Bad Dog, and me on the Haul Pass. Oh, I hope you had fun. We did. Woof. We're out.